Can you loot the chests from the surface? I didn't try that. I'll try that. Of course, on the surface, I don't know that I can fight back against them things. Right, let me take the helm. And I guess, let's go down the coast and see what those points were, just like that. We'll see what this is. My expert ship navigation. So that overlay's sorted your mic issue then altogether. That's good to know. So what do you think of the microphone now that you're getting proper signal out of it? Does it sound okay? Whoop, whoop, hang on. Try not to wreck the boat. Let's get some drowner oil on or some... Oh, let's go for a bit of Igni as well. Is that the necrophage oil? Oh, too good an opportunity there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we want that one. Thank you. And it's still not doing it. Hang on. There we go. Bugs about closing the game down I can fix. Ones that make corpses fly across the screen, I can't. I don't know what's going on with that. That's still not something we've managed to get to the bottom of. I'll get a bit of this stuff while I'm here, though. Blood moss. Thanks for letting you know how bad AGC is. The static is gone. How bad AGC? AGC? So I'm using it to talk to others. Sounds fine to me, but you have exams for the next 3 months. Oh man, 18 exams. Good luck with those. 3 months of exams is pretty hardcore stuff. Automatic game control. Right, I just worked out what the AGC was that you were talking about. Yeah, you want control of your levels over anything. As soon as you let Windows mess about with your mic levels, any other programs that you have used with your mic, the levels are all messed up. So you always want full control over that, in my opinion anyway. So what am I supposed to just investigating these drowner places? Can I please get in the boat? Right, steady as we... There's a spot to go and investigate up there. Do I want to do it? Or do I want to sail around and come back to that later? It is just there on the coast. I think that's saying I need to go in land still, is it? Okay, let's go take a look then. Oh, I should probably put my Witcher sensors on, eh? Well, you could get an audio interface, which would work pretty good, but if you've got it all working with USB, that's fine. You probably won't get any better audio quality from an interface with the same mic.
That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
But the interface will give you more options for controls and adding other things in, but I mean, that's not something that you really need to worry about. Let's just see where I'm going, because I'm just heading up towards... Well, I thought I was heading towards this bit, but apparently I'm not. I'm not going to get there this way, am I? I mean, there's people I know using that mic to stream, like full-time streamers with it, and YouTube videos. So if you think it sounds okay, if there's not too much crackle and hiss, and there shouldn't be, and if you think it suits your voice, then just go for it. It's a decent enough mic. When you get mics like these, which should sound like a ton better, which do sound a ton better in theory when you're up close and personal. By the time Twitch, I'll just move that in so you can see. Can you see what I'm talking to? There it is. It is just there. By the time Twitch and YouTube and stuff have compressed it and done everything that they're going to do, it doesn't sound that much better than your cheap microphones. So you don't really. There's a price point where you stop gaining benefit with more expensive mics, if that makes sense. And that's usually about 100 quid. Beyond that, unless you get a mic that really just does something that suits your voice or suits the tone or something else. This happened before. I got stuck on a boat. Can I how do you reverse? You can reverse a sailing ship. Yeah, usually the trick with just making a microphone sound better is A, get close up to it. In the case of your mic, you want to be about 2 to 3 inches off it. So if you get too close, it can. If you've got a deep voice, it will. It'll enhance that. It's called proximity effect, where it enhances the low frequencies, and it can be a bit overwhelming on some microphones and some voices. So be careful with that. But the further away you get from the microphone, the more sort of room, echo, and reflections you'll pick up as well. It's not just that you get quieter. Your voice starts to sound more hollow, and all the echoes and reflections off the wall start playing up. So after a decent microphone and learning to use it, your next step is to sort the room out. Just fill it full of soft furnishings.
Must be near the fishing ground Rurik mentioned. That stench. Drowners for sure.
Coats,
Claire
blankets, pillows, cushions, anything like that, curtains. We got sent to follow. This is a different quest, I think, that I've stumbled into. Oh, here we go. You're rocking a €15 headset from Amazon? If it sounds okay, it sounds okay. I mean, what did I pick up the other week? It was a lavalier microphone. It cost 15 quid from Amazon.
That stench
And
again.
it sounds...
Slime and rotting flesh.
Hang on, just wait for Geralt to finish. It sounds better than some expensive Rode lavalier microphones I've tried, plugged into a camera. So price isn't always a good indicator. And actually the most expensive microphone I've got... Hang on. Is this one. Let's do this properly. There we go. Is a Shure SM7B. It's a dynamic microphone. It's supposedly the same model of mic that Michael Jackson recorded the Thriller album with, so it's got a bit of a reputation. It's good quality. It costs about £400 in the UK. It doesn't sound £300 better than the £100 microphones I've used. And in fact, in some ways, it sounds worse than some of them. So, but that was my dream microphone to get. I got it 3 or 4 years ago, and have never been quite happy with it ever since, which is a bit of a shame. I've been meaning to sell it, but every time I come to sell it, I think, well, you know, maybe I will find a use for that. I'll just keep it a little bit longer. Sorry, folks. Let me put you back onto The Witcher there. You got a fly spatter type pop filter. Those can work well. I prefer the windshield, the foam windshield type, just because they take up less space when I'm on camera. Effect-wise, I can't tell the difference between them, but
more drowners.
There are people that say the other type are better. I honestly can't tell, and I've tried both. Let's get this done again. Let's get some more necrophage oil on. Right, let's just shoot one in the face. I don't think that did anything. Wow, there was a lot of them in there that I didn't see. Good old Igni. I'm making a right mess of this. Let me just... There we go. Turn the water red. Am I on a... Yeah, I am on a drink at the moment. I guess that's where you use the saying, we lit them up good. You open the mic, and the mic actually has a 360-degree pop filter on the side anyways. Built-in pop filters on microphones are usually not good enough. They're just not. I've got a Rode Procaster, which is actually for sale on eBay at the moment. Hang on, I'm going to get poisoned here. And let's have a quick search in here. Should be looking for my Witcher's sensors with this, and I can't see a damn thing. Oh, here we go. But these footprints are leading out. Surely these are the wrong ones. Perhaps not. Yes, it is. It is leading me the wrong way. I thought it was. Yeah, the Rode Procaster's got a built-in pop filter. It doesn't work. You need an external one. The headset that comes with the Xbox is pretty decent. I mean, they're all good enough. Well, mostly all good enough. Certainly for voice comms. It's only when you get into the levels of like streaming and recording you need something with a little bit more bandwidth. This isn't the right way either. I'm talking about microphones too much and not focusing on the job in hand. Let's get back in here and sort this out. Right, Witcher sensors on. Let's get a torch out. Ah, is that what I'm supposed to be looking for?
A pelvis. Scratched up. Long, wide claw marks.
The pop filter you want, and I don't have one. Yes, I do have one. There you go. That's on my my Audio Technica 2035, which is a great microphone. I think it's a Samson one, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's only a couple of quid, and it fits nearly every big, fat condenser and dynamic microphone. Brilliant. Dead easy to use. They're my preferred type anyway. Oh, hello, hello. I think we found the footprints that I was supposed to be following. They are going the other way, though. Are they all going the other way? The hell? Oh, it's a gas cloud. Hang on, we've got a spine here.
Human bones. Unbroken, but the marrow's been sucked out. Need a long, thin tongue for that.
Well, I obviously missed these on the way up there. Should I go swimming? I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to have a cat potion on. I can remember which one it is. Hey, Gafford, how's it going? How am I liking Skellige? This is my first real opportunity to explore it properly. I guess I'm going to be a lot of time at sea and dodging mountains. But I like the I like the what the hell are walking on the ceiling? I like the I'm trying to think of the word. I like the townsfolk. I love the accents. So that's all good. So this is the way out, isn't it? This isn't where I wanted to be. This was a different way of approaching the same quest. Right, okay. Back in we go then. They did indeed walk underwater. I don't know how. There you go. They walked upside down. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I keep finding odd little things in this game and you think, well, that doesn't quite make sense. I didn't quite get that right. And then you go further down the quest and you find that that was intentional to try and throw you off, or there's a reason for it, or there's some other plot thing that comes on. And you think, oh, so they did get that right. It was just I overlooked it. Is that some stinking gas? Yeah, I don't want to walk into that stuff. So, which way? left or right? I think this is the right way. Is this where I found the chamber full of things to kill? Right, that's how we ignite gas with our head. That's where I found the pelvis, I think, so it's off down this one.
A monster's lair, but definitely not on his neck. Crushed larynx. Strangled.
Yeah, I think we found the right place. I don't hear anything. Oh, there's a chest, though. Oh, what's it? Oh, here we go, here we go. Whoa.
Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
So what are we facing here? Something new?
Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Is that the one I... That's what I came in on, right? That one. There's a lot of
Bruises
bodies.
on his neck. Crushed larynx. Strangled.
So we've got a monster that hoards things. Let's get some ard here. Oh, no. Bodies. Lots of fishermen. I guess we go down here. Let's steal its treasure. Okay, well, we'll steal its treasure. Whatever the hell it is. Jesus walked over the water, so Lucifer's walking underwater. I could be. Could be. Let's see what you did there. Am I going to watch Endgame? Avengers Endgame? I will watch it. Whether I'll watch it straight away or not, I don't know. I might... I'm not hugely excited by the Avengers films now, I've got to say. That maybe there's just been too many of them, or it's drawn out too long. I don't know, I'm just not as excited about them as I perhaps once was. Now, why wasn't that glowing blue before?
Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here. Unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent.
Drowner pheromones. Nice. We can go down the pub, we can pull a few drowner ladies. Drowners have ladies. Prepare a potion using drowner pheromones. We get to do all the glamorous stuff in here. So what the hell is this going to be under? What do I need to make that with? I'd say yes because it's used for most things, but I better make sure that these... Chort decoction. Provides complete resistance to the stagger effect and reduces the knockdown effect to stagger. That could be useful. Go on then, let's make that. Drowner pheromones, here we go. So that's what those hundreds of potions hundreds of mushrooms I've been saving are used for. Alright. So now what do we do? Use it to hide your scent, so... what's it look like? Drowner pheromones. Do we equip it? We'll put it in the thunderbolt slot then.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait.
Let's turn this out.
Boats.
Down here. Oh, is this going to be down the little tunnels? Here we go. Your little brother's going to watch Endgame, annoyed with him. All the Thanos ass theory. So we found it, right? Kill a water hag. We're going to have... For a start, I'm just going to check on water hags and their weaknesses. They are necrophages. You get there, long way down. Water hags. Northern wind. Okay, we'll get the bomb out. I don't think I'll need it. Necrophage oil, Quen, and Igni. The Northern Wind Bomb is that one, I think. Put in there. Right, set it. I never drank the cat, did I? In that case, let's also do that. And get the cat potion in. And then we should be tooled up enough. That's the one. Ant-Man was good. I enjoyed Ant-Man. The first one, anyway. I mean, I have enjoyed most of the... I don't like the Iron Man films at all. I can't stand Tony Stark's character. Whoa! Just let me just dodge past these things a minute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Patience, patience. I'll get to you in a minute. Patience. Damn things. Take a drink. No, I've taken more Drowner pheromones. That's not part of the plan. Right. Let's get this sorted out now. I can't use signs whilst I'm suffering from that. Okay. Get them leveled up. Sorry, lined up. And set them on fire. Right, that gives me a minute to get some space. God. You got me with a slime again. What's she called? Abia. I know a girl called that. No relation, I'm sure. Right, okay. I made very hard work out of that. I mean, I guess you guys are going to watch the Avengers Endgame stuff. I don't know, I just don't get excited by new cinema releases. Not like I used to. But too many of them feel just like they're cash-in stories to like draw out the series and bring more people in. But there's not so many films released these days that have like really good plots and stories that draw you in. I find TV series tend to be better for that. Stuff that like... stuff that really draws you in with the intrigue and the goings-on. Stuff that really makes you want to watch more. Like, I'm just catching up with The Bodyguard that the BBC made, I don't know, about a year ago, I think. It's only 6 episodes, but it's really good. Should have watched it at the time, but didn't. But it's one of those that, you know, you just want to keep on watching because you want to find out what happens next. And I just don't get that with films. I don't get the excitement. I don't think, oh wow, such and such a film's coming out. I want to go to the cinema to see that. More, it's a case of, oh yeah, they're releasing that. It'll be shit. That's kind of what I think of most movies, unfortunately. Expect to be disappointed. Overkill of Marvel movies. Just bored with them. Yeah, Seahorn, I know what you mean. The first ones that were good, but just dragged on, and there was so many superheroes. Just so many. Just too many. Same with the DC universe as well. Just too many. And a lot of them just aren't, like, interesting enough. I didn't watch Aquaman. Not for any reason like that. I just never really got around to watching it. But then it doesn't sound like an interesting superhero. Aquaman with the power of fish. Really? So, yeah, not terribly excited for a lot of these things. Okay, that was where we shipwrecked. I could sail down the coast and go and do this. I've got a lot of signposts on this island, by the way, so I can fast travel pretty easily. I can fast travel straight to there, in fact, from over here. So what I'll do... I think I'll go and do this Black Pearl thing. We'll try and do a bit with the boat whilst we've got it. Too much CGI nowadays in movies, and yes, I totally agree, and no good storylines. I totally agree, Seahorn. Oh, is that whale dangerous? Or can we go play with him? Yeah, a lot of the CGI that they use for stunts now, it's overdone, and the stunts look overdone, and they lose that sense of that could be real. Like if you watch a movie from 40 years ago, and I know that makes me sound old and sad, and I don't want to sound like one of these people that always go, oh, it was better in the old days. But when they used real stuntmen for a lot of the stunts, it was believable because it was real. What you saw happening was some guy jumping off a building or out of a helicopter or whatever. Now, you see some action movie star run up to a skyscraper and he leaps up the sides of it, bouncing from one wall to the next, grabbing a window and flinging himself up. And you think, that's just not possible. That's just not real. And it loses that link, I think, that you have with the movie, that sense of immersion. You personally can't see why people even like so many superhero movies. Disappointed with a lot of them. Trying to think the last good movie I saw at the cinema. I actually went to the cinema. Oh, I'll tell you what, no, there was one. There was Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one that came out. I enjoyed it so much because it was a good hint of comedy, had a really good soundtrack. There were a load of heroes I'd never heard of, so it was all new to me. But it was something completely different, and I enjoyed it so much, I actually paid, yes, I paid Grumpy Yorkshireman to go and see it twice. I enjoyed it that much. I went and saw it with some friends, loved it, and then took my wife to go and see it. I thought, you've got to go and see this. It was absolutely fantastic. It still remains the only film I have ever paid to go and see twice. And I suppose that was a superhero movie, but they're not exactly superheroes, are they? In that they're just heroes, which I think is often better. Hey, Scullin, talking about a lack of realism when playing Witcher 3. Yeah, but this might not have any realism, but it's got the immersion. You get pulled in, you get pulled into the story. What the hell?
Hey there, lost. Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's unkind to my bones. They've started creaking.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more. Not likely to find pearls where it's dry.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... wasting my breath. History don't mean a whit to youngsters. Come on. Pearl grounds aren't far now.
So Geralt's a youngster, is he? Are we dealing with another vampire here? Is this a trap? Oh.
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
Have you seen me in my prime? 30 miles a day I did in full dress.
Where's he gone?